A lot of these ideas are good, but I know Brad asked for something big, a wide swing.
Well, right now, there are only 2 political dramas with any real traction. How about a really wild version of political drama?
I actually have had this one idea for a while. Imagine if the President of the United States, the leader of the free world, is a former reality TV game show host.
Okay. How does that happen? How does he become president?
Well, he has lots of popularity from TV, but he could also say outlandish and racist things that light up the attention of the Fox News audience.
Also, you can weaponize social media. It would be pretty easy for the Russians to sway tons of folks through a misinformation campaign.
All right. We have a racist reality TV star as president. Who are the other characters?
I'll start. The guy running Homeland Security is a former plumber. Maybe he was also once a cage fighter. Only member of Congress without a bachelor's degree?
Okay. Swings are getting wider. I like it. But how does he get that job? Or does that matter?
Because they fired the last one. What if she spent millions and filmed government-funded commercials starring herself in cosplay?
She was also sleeping with a staffer on a private jet, also taxpayer-funded, because allegedly her husband was secretly trans.
I'm sorry. What? Next thing you're gonna suggest she kills puppies?
Sure, throw that in too. I'll write that down.
And the Department of Defense. The game show president thinks it sounds weak, so he renames it.
To what?
The Department of War.
The Department of War.
The Department of War.
Wandering discreetly. This is insane. Why don't you just make the head of the War Department an ex-Fox News host and not so secret Nazi while you are at it?
That is an excellent addition to the cast of characters. Now, you are in the groove, Sheila.
I was kidding, but I'll take the credit.
We might as well make him a raging alcoholic and weird evangelical.
Adding it to the list. This is great. How about a speed round?
Stream of consciousness.
Characters and plot points.
All right, I'll start.
On 3. 1, 2, 3.
The Secretary of Education is from professional wrestling.
The Vice President is secretly a protege of an evil tech billionaire who wants to replace people with machines.
Treasury Secretary is linked to George Soros.
Energy is run by a guy who loves fracking.
Health Secretary is a vaccine skeptic and talks like a robot who smokes.
The Transportation Secretary is famous from MTV Road
Department
Rules.
of Intelligence is secretly a Russian
Head
spy.
of Interior wants to sell all our public land.
Commerce Secretary is linked to 9/11 somehow.
And Commerce is also linked to a global elite that stay on a hidden island that is like Fantasy Island, but the exact opposite of fantasy, where young women are sex trafficked through beauty pageants that the president owns.
Jesus.
Sorry, got carried away.
That is a swing, all right.
That last bit is a bit dark.
Yeah, I am also not sure the public is going to want to watch a whole season of pedophilia and sex trafficking.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Beauty pageants?
Yep, you're right. I got a bit carried away.
Okay, let's take out the sex island subplot and try and package this into a pitch for Brad.
I can give it a first go with some backstory on the president.
A bit of background on what drives him.
Right.
The pitch at Brad's office is Friday, so we have a few days.
Great. Well, look, this is a batshit crazy show, but maybe it's what the public wants to watch 24/7.
I wouldn't, but what do I know? I'm just a TV writer.
Marco, sorry I kept you waiting.
No problem. No problem at all.
Have a seat. So Sheila called me yesterday and told me you guys have a
pretty wild idea for a show. Yeah, we heard you wanted something big. To start, imagine we are in Moscow in the early 1990s.